For the day, we are going to be flying the FedEx 1221 to looks like Norfolk, Virginia. So let's go ahead and get in our ATC and everything. Let's see, real time. Alright, so for flight plan, we're looking at block fuel 34,000. Cargo weight, it looks like our takeoff weight is going to be, see, our takeoff weight is 320,000 pounds, so let's see what 9 of these crates do. That's good enough for me. Optimize. Fuel. Let's go ahead and get that loaded up. Let's get our flight plan in. Okay. Init ref. K-Memp. Our destination day is KORF. And let's see, our company route today is K-Memp KORF 01. Oh, come on. You let me down, Forced. Okay. FDX 1221. Activate. Let's go ahead and get our IFR clearance. This is the 767. Everybody. Let's go ahead, get our tail position lights red, logo can come on, instrument lights can come on, APU is on. Let's go ahead, get our window heats on, cargo heat on. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, fuel pressure can come on. Let's go ahead and set our radio real quick. That way I know which runway to expect. Get my notepad ready. William, thanks for the like. Joseph, thanks for the like. Renz, thanks for the like. Brian, thanks for the like. Dion, thanks for the like as well. Alright, let's get some lights, panel lights on. Panel lights are on. Okay. Today's ATIS is 127,750. I'm going to reset that view right there because I couldn't see the information I needed. $127,750.
3000. ILS approach and use runway 18 left. 18 right, 27. Simultaneous departures in use runway 18 right, 18 center, 18 left. 18 left. Bird activity reported in the vicinity of the airport. Read by call runway hold short instructions. All aircraft contact ground control for pushback onto taxiway November or taxiway Juliet. Advise on initial contact. You have information Papa. Memphis International Airport 8 is information Papa. 0054 Zulu. Wind 120 at 5. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1000 broken. 20,000 overcast. Temperature 19er. 2.6. Altimeter 3000. ILS approach and use runway 18
Alright,
left.
that's enough of that. Memphis ground 121. 900. Okay. Memphis ground FedEx 1221.
FedEx 1221, Memphis ground.
Request an IFR clearance to Norfolk. We have information Papa.
FedEx 1221, ground, clearance from ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
FedEx 1221 is cleared to Norfolk International Airport via A Zone 6 departure, P2 in transition. Then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.65. Squawk 0710.
Alright, departure via the A Zone 6, transition P2, then direct is filed. Fly at 5,000, expect flight level 35 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.650, squawk 0710, FedEx 1221.
FedEx 1221, readback is correct, however amend squawk to read 0711.
Okay, squawk 0711, FedEx 1221.
FedEx 1221, readback correct, advise, push and start at your discretion, advise and ready to taxi. Altimeter 3000.
Alright, we'll advise when ready to taxi.
Southwest 3782, ready to taxi, 18 center information pop.
Alright, so a little bit of a mouthful there, but we got it.
Southwest 3782, runway 18 center, taxi via Charlie 8.
Alright, so all we got to do is just get this flight plan in.
18 center, taxi via Charlie, Southwest 3782.
Ground FedEx 1221. Did you mention a expected runway to for departure?
FedEx 1221, negative. Expect runway 18 right.
18 right. Thank you, FedEx 1221. Alright, so you heard it. We are going to put in this route real quick. It can be a handful if you're not writing it down. I highly recommend writing everything down. It just makes it easier on yourselves when you go to put in these flight plans. Alright, so to P2, we're going to Gozi afterwards. And then direct to GQO. And then we're jumping on an airway, Juliet 118. And hopping back out at SPA. And then direct to Ahoy. And then hopping back into Airway Quebec 54. Getting back out at Nutsi. And then direct to Drone. And that brings us to our arrival. Let's go ahead, put in our expected arrival. Is Drone 2. We don't have a transition, and we're expecting ILS 23 at this moment. Alright, execute. Let's go ahead and take a look at our legs. Let's go ahead and get rid of that disco there. And finish with our performance. So, gross weight is that alternate would be IAD, and we are expecting 7.6 tons for that trip. We are expecting 350 for the altitude. Cost index today is 148. Let's go over to takeoff perf. Let's expect flaps 5. Thrust, don't need to worry about that. Trim 4.4. Let's go ahead and put that in. 4. It looks like it's already there. Okay. Position shift, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and put our VREFs in. Looks like we got a V1 of 141, VR of 147, and a V rotate or a V2 of 155. So that's already gone in there. We're going to 5,000 initial departure altitude. Heading on 180. Alright, so we are complete with that. Legs appear to be good, but we can go ahead and check that out through the flight plan mode. Come on, mouse.
Asus 3782 ready to go, 187.
Okay, so let's check out our legs here.
Southwest 3782, contact departure 133.65. Have a good flight.
On to departure 133.65, Southwest 3782. Thank you very much.
Okay, so it's going to have us coming in the other way. That's fine. I've landed many times at Norfolk. They do kind of bring you over the water there and then bring you in according to which runway direction you're coming in. Alright, so we're good with that. Let's go ahead and button up the hatches. Close up the loader unit. We're not on GPU anyway, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. Fuel truck can go, stairs can go, LSU can go. Airplane, let's go ahead and close all. We are rocking the FedEx 767 tonight. One of my favorite aircraft. Just, I don't know. It's a sexy aircraft, I think. Love to fly one of these in real life. Anyways, let's go ahead, get our hydraulics on. Rest of our fuel pumps can come on now. No smoking can go to auto. Let me bring up some airport information because I do not know the current altimeter for the airport K-Memph. Okay, so while we're at this screen, let's go ahead and put in our barometric pressure. 3000. Go ahead and load that into the other side. I need to bring up gauges a little bit. The gauges are too dark for me. I need to bring the lights up for them. Okay, K-Memph. Let's look up some airport information here. What is the airport altitude? Elevation is 292. 292. Put that over to auto. Alright, everything's looking good so far. Heats are on. You can go ahead and put white light on, because we are about to depart. Alright, good. Everything is lit up how I want it to. Let's go ahead and call our pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Yeah, buddy, I want to go right there.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Hey, Honeycomb Yoke, yes sir. Alright, APU is already on. Hydraulics are set. We are good on the navigation. We can set auto brakes to RTO. Flaps will go down once we get the engine started. Flight directors can come on. LNAV, VNAV can go to the on position. I feel like it's very lit in here. I don't know if I want it that much.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Honeycomb Yoke, yes, it is one of my favorite it's one of my favorite devices for flying. It's very nice. Romalo, all the way from Brazil. Hey, 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 J-Bad's in the house.
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Release and park and brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Roger that. Let's see, I don't have any fuel in the center, so I'm not really worried about that. Let's turn on information screen. And let's go ahead and get the right engine started up. We need to turn off packs in order to do that, as this airplane does not allow engines to start with packs on. Romalo, thanks for the like, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Ahmed, thanks for the like, welcome back. Raymond, thanks for the like. Joshua, welcome, and thanks for the share. Muhammad, thanks for the like. Everybody, welcome, welcome. We are flying from Memphis tonight on the FedEx 1221, flying to Norfolk International, my local airport. This is a common route because we do have cargo hubs here. Where Amazon is actually building 2 giant facilities where I live at right now. So we're going to probably see a lot more prime air traffic coming here shortly. And I can almost guarantee that the terminals where I live at currently probably will expand.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
What happened to my engine? Let's try this again. Uh-oh. Alright, parking brake. V.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Did I forget to turn on something? Isolation valves are on. Oh. Wait. I thought I turned off packs. Oh, I hit the wrong switches. That's what happened. Okay. Whew, scared me there for a second. Thought I'd done messed up something. Alright, fuel coming on for right engine. I heard there is sound packs for this. I really would,
Tow is disconnected and
I really would
bypass
like
fan is
to
removed.
get my
Hand
hands
signal
on
will be on the
those.
left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
I think I found the website for them. I don't know though. Let's check out these. Advanced sound, engines out. That's probably why I couldn't hear them. Alright, so that's good to go. Let's go ahead and start that left engine. What a lovely, lovely aircraft. One of my favorites. Appreciate that, J-Bads. I will check it out. Alright, packs can come back on. Isolation valves can come off. Engine bleeds can go on. We are good on that stuff. Taxi lights, turn off lights can come on. Alright, I believe we are ready to go. Flaps can go to 5. Let's go ahead and test hydraulics. Rudders. Alright, good to go. Now that we are on engine gens, APU can come off. APU gen can come off as well. Memphis ground, FedEx 1221, ready for taxi.
FedEx 1221, one-way 18 right, taxi via November, Mike.
18 right, taxi via November, Mike, FedEx 1221. Alright, let's go back to not plan mode. Let's turn on weather. Set up our weather information because I think there is a little bit of weather that we might be expecting to hit. Yeah. Let me bring up this map of the airport because I do not know it by heart. Alright, so November Mike, okay. I'll take a left here. Which engines are you using? I believe these are the Pratt & Whitneys. The original OG engines, I believe. Yeah, they look like Pratt & Whitneys to me. I guess I could look in the menu. Let's see, bring up that tablet. General, sim settings, shoot. Airplane. Yeah, these are the Pratt & Whitneys.
Approaching 09.
Where did you order the yoke? Actually, yes, Amazon. I got it for $249. And I've had it for, I want to say, going on about a month and a half to 2 months now, and I absolutely love it. One of the best add-ons for the flight simulation experience. Or the flight gaming experience, however you want to view it. Look at this beast. I absolutely love it. Compared to Joystick, which is better? Well, they each have their unique qualities, but if you're looking for overall quality, the Yoke is definitely better. I have like a moderate to low-end Joystick, and it does what I need it to. I don't really... You know, I would love to have the Thrustmaster Warthog. I did have it at one time.
FedEx 1221, thanks for flying Memphis. Contact departure 3.65 when ready.
Contact and departure. Hey, thanks for the service. FedEx 1221. 13365. Evening departure, FedEx 1221 with you, waiting at 18 right.
FedEx 1221, you're still on ground. Memphis Center, departure 13365.
Forgot to hit that switch button. Thank you.
We're inside, we'll like the visual.
FedEx 1240, Roger, maintain 6,000 for now. I've got 2 departures off of Memphis. I'll have lower for you. I'll have to probably vector you on the downwind, but maintain 6,000 for now. Reference departing traffic.
No problem, maintain 6,000, FedEx 1240.
Memphis departure, this is FedEx 1221 with you at 18 right.
FedEx 1221, Memphis Center. Runway 18 right, cleared for takeoff. RNAV 2 ribs.
RNAV 2 ribs. FedEx 1221.
Approaching 18 right. On runway 18 right.
Alright, let's see if this thrust will work. So I have it in takeoff, thrust button. Let's see what happens. Let's go 5 above or 10 above.
FedEx 1575 heavy. Expect a ILS from my 18 left. Actually, it's due 27. Expect the ILS 27 approach.
All right,
We'll expect
V1
the ILS
and
27
rotate.
for FedEx 1575 heavy.
Gear
Caution.
up.
Short runway. Short runway.
Gear up. We have positive rate. And pivoting over to ribs.
FedEx 1221 heavy. Radar contact. Say altitude.
Altitude 15,000, heading up to 5,000.
FedEx 1221 heavy. Roger. Maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000.
FedEx 1240 heavy. Fly heading 070.
Fighting 070 FedEx 1240.
Alright, climbing, we're going to level out at 5,000.
FedEx 1240 heavy. Traffic 12 o'clock. 3 miles southeastbound. 3,200. Climbing 5,000 is a heavy Boeing 767.
Inside FedEx 1240.
Roger. FedEx 1221 traffic, 4 o'clock, 2 miles northeastbound, 6,000 is a Boeing 767 heavy.
Roger, traffic in sight. Alright, so we're climbing to 5,000.
Memphis Center, FedEx
Go ahead and hit
1575
that
heavy.
auto
Just
button.
confirm that you wanted us to move over to the landing north transition for the advanced tube.
FedEx 1575 heavy. Negative, you can stay on the south transition, I'll work you down.
Alright, FedEx 1575 heavy. Copies.
FedEx 1240 heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
3000 1240 heavy.
FedEx 1221 heavy, climb and maintain 16,000.
Yeah, just like having low flex temp on Airbus. Half the
FedEx
time I have
1221
issues.
heavy, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb, maintain 16,000, thank you. FedEx 121. Alright, so good departure, guys. We are on the flight plan as we want, and we are heading out to
FedEx 1240 heavy, still out of the airport inside off your left side.
Affirm.
FedEx 1240 heavy, roger, cleared visual approach from like 27.
Clear visual approach runway 27 FedEx 1240.
So I'm keeping this flight plan open, that way you guys can see the planned. This is the departure map with the waypoints on it, and this is what is programmed into
Southwest
the flight
3782, descend and
computer.
maintain flight level 330.
And if you
Send me,
subscribe to a
flight level
service called
330, Southwest
Navigraph,
3782.
it actually inputs your information from the simulator onto the flight map, so you can keep track of everything.
Southwest 240, runway 20 center, taxi via Tango 6, Lima, Tango 4, CR7, cross runway 31. FedEx 1240 heavy, wind 120 at 5, runway 27, clear to land.
27 clear to land FedEx 1240.
Southwest 3782, contact Atlanta Center 132.9 or 7.
Until land center on 132.97 Southwest 3792. See ya. Bye.
FedEx 1221, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb, maintain, flight level 230, FedEx 1221. So that takeoff actually worked how I wanted it to, and I want to contribute half the mistakes is I think you need to hit this takeoff, go around button before you actually hit the thrust button up here. That way it programs the computer to the takeoff function. Camcut, thanks for the following, welcome to the channel. Jordan, thanks for the follow, welcome to the channel. Prizzy, thanks for the share, welcome back my friend. Jordan, thanks for the like, welcome back. Prizzy, again, thanks for the like and welcome back.
FedEx 1575, heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
Alright, 10,000
Alright,
feet,
down
we can
5,000,
go ahead and turn off
1575
all
heavy.
landing and taxi lights. Ronaldo Ewing, thank you for visiting the channel. Thanks for the like. So I'm not seeing any weather or turbulence on the screen right now. We're not in test, are we? There we go. Maybe I was hitting the wrong function. Oh, that's terrain. I don't really need the terrain. I just need the weather. Let's try weather and see if that brings up anything on our search. Let's go up to positive. Let's see what 3%. Does 3% bring anything up? I don't know.
Center Southwest 240 holding short at 20 center.
Transition altitude is 18,000. Thank
Southwest
you.
240,
That is
turn right,
correct.
heading 280, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff, wind 2104.
Clear for takeoff 280, Southwest 240.
FedEx 1240, heavy, right turn when able, and you can proceed into the ramp, monitor ground, 0.9er.
Okay, right on Charlie, and we'll monitor ground straight into the ramp. FedEx 1240, thanks.
FedEx 16, leaving the airspace now. Indianapolis Center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to advisories approved. Have a good flight.
Radar services.
Okay, FedEx 016 to switch
so
to
it looks
like
like we should have service. I picked this certain route. I modified the flight route because when you go in SimBrief and you type in a destination.
FedEx 1221, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb, maintain 350, FedEx 1221.
United 2195, leaving the airspace. Houston Center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to advisories approved.
Roger, over Unicom, thanks. We're gonna United 2195.
So, what I was saying is, when you put in a flight plan in SimBrief, and for those of you who don't know what SimBrief is, when you fly these virtual routes and stuff, there's a free web service called SimBrief, and you can put in departure and arrival information for the destination and the departure airports you want to go to and from.
240 climbing through 2000.
And what it does is it will project. It will project a flight route that it thinks is best for you. And I was comparing the flight route that it was trying to give me to the network that's currently on VATSIM, and I didn't like it because it took me out. Speaking of that, altimeter setting. I was too busy talking. Okay.
FedEx 1575,
There
heavy contact, Memphis approach 125.8.
So we reached transition.
25.
Anyways,
1575 heavy.
the flight plan that was given to me I didn't like because it took me out of the VATSIM network, so I modified it so
240 clear
our
direct,
entire trip should
clear
go
direct
through
resume
the
the VDOC
VATSIM,
departure.
and we should have radio coverage all the way through.
240.
I'm telling you, I used to be afraid of flying on VATSIM, and it has really changed how I enjoy these flight sims, because I honestly don't want to fly without it now. And guys, if you want to send me any donations, Buffalo Trace is my favorite bourbon. What is the name of the plugin that is called altimeter setting? That is actually just the airplane itself. Oh, no, wait. So that could either be the airplane or that is the XRAS. So if you go to the forum website, there's a plugin called XRAS. I think that could also do the altimeter setting thing. But certain aircraft also tell you as well. So we will probably be landing in the night setting in Norfolk. That is the one caveat to flying late at night, is if you want the realism, more than likely you're going to be flying at night when you're joining my channel. I like to fly during the day too, but I haven't been doing many night flights, so I'm trying to get a couple in here and there, because I do love the challenge of flying at night.
Southwest 240, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Up to 310, Southwest 240.
Almost flew the 737 tonight, but I didn't really want to fly. If I was flying from Memphis, I know it's the FedEx hub, so that's why I flew a FedEx plane. When I looked on VATSIM tonight, there really wasn't that many parts of the world that were on VATSIM tonight, and Memphis to my local area was actually, you know, one of the only routes I could see that were connected all the way in between. So when you put in those flight requests, I will check on the VATSIM network to see which of those flight requests match the current VATSIM environment, and try to get one that at least has at 75% of the ATC on the channel. My favorites are the Zebo, the A319, and the 767. Very nice choices. I will have to agree on the Zebo, the 767. I will add the TBM and the 757. Although I really do like flying the Airbuses, I do think the Airbuses that I have could be textured a lot better. I know Tullus is working with Flight Factor now. Hopefully we do see some texture upgrades for the Tulluses. I have both the A321, the A319. I love flying both of them. They make flying extremely easy. Hence now I know why most real pilots love flying the Airbuses, because they are very pilot friendly. Boeing's, you actually really have to know how to fly an airplane at certain times. Fly to Turks and Caicos. Sure. You have to put that in my flight request. I do have a Discord, so if you go to my Discord page, you can find the flight request tab, or else I won't remember it, unfortunately. I get so many replies and chats for requests, I don't have time to go through all the chats. It's just easier for me to look on my Discord page because it's all condensed and set in stone through that. I love Turks and Caicos. I've been there a couple times in real life. That is one place I really have not flown yet. Crazy. James, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. So we are flying the Boeing 767. I guess I could get some, what is that, X camera? Maybe I can enable some X camera.
Added camera 7 to category cockpit.
Let's see what we can do. This is such a weird plugin to work with. Man, you know, I've been trying to get wing views for this. Forever. Problem is, I just don't like using X camera that much because it's just not that friendly. Let's see. Oh, so X camera can actually help me set up my other cameras. That's awesome. Duly noted, duly noted. So let's go to the other side. There is a very vast learning curve when it comes to using X camera. It takes a lot of concentration because the buttons it takes to like set everything up can easily throw you off.
United 127 ready to go, holding short runway 18 right.
Sorry, just don't mind me.
Memphis Center, RNAV to Cheeto, runway 18 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Cheeto 18 right, clear takeoff, United 127. Memphis United 1903, 100 northeast of Walnut Ridge, flight level 360.
I'm sorry, United 127, your RNAV to Ribs, your first waypoint should be Ribs, clear for takeoff 18 right.
RNAV Ribs, clear for takeoff, runway 18 right, United 127, thanks.
Alright, I promise I will be done with this in just a second.
United 1903, flight level 360.
United 1903, Memphis Center, Roger, squawk 1530.
1530, United 1903.
There we go. So you guys know how long I've been trying to get those views, and now that I realize that X camera could have helped me just get that in the first place. Okay, so we are at 350.
FedEx 1221, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907. FedEx 1221. Alright, let's see.
United 1903, radar contact 40 miles northwest of the Cape Girardeau, VOR.
7.
Okay, Express 275 approved as requested. Report back to me.
Yes, sir. We'll report back. American Express 275. Thank you.
Atlanta Center, FedEx 12221, with you from the northwest.
Hey there, FedEx 1221 Heavy, Atlanta Center. Good evening. Go direct to Newtsy.
Direct to Newtsy, FedEx 1221. Man, I love it when they just say go to direct.
American, there
see you on the way down.
Ahmed, thanks for the tip. Duly noted, and it is checked. We are at flight level 350. Ah! Where'd my settings go? Ah, X-plane, or X-camera, you let me down again. Well, you don't really let me down, it's just, I thought I had settings. Damn it. So I got these views. That's all I got.
American 1501, contact Washington Center 133.72. Thanks for your help tonight.
Alright, so it looks like we have 59 minutes until we touch down. I want to appreciate everybody stopping by tonight.
Good night.
Warren, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Chris, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Matt, James, Ronaldo, thanks for the likes. Really do appreciate it. Welcome back. Buffalo trees. So I need to pay attention to my top of descent. Distance 450, so we're still good. We're going to land flaps 30. That calls for VREF of 144. I don't know why it says 145. Maybe it's in the middle of a transition. We're landing on ILS 23, so that calls for 109.10 and a course of 227.
Canadian Express 275, you back?
Yes, sir. We just got back from Canadian Express 275. I was just about to let you know.
Canadian Express 275, roger. Cleared into the class Bravo airspace.
Cleared into class Bravo for Canadian Express 275.
Alright, Zachariah, thanks for the like. Welcome back.
Canadian Express 275, contact Charlotte approach 126.15.
2615 for Canadian Express 275. Thank you for the amazing ATC. Have a great night, sir.
You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever flown the FedEx.
Hotel Papa 14 Mike Golf, contact Charlotte approach 126.15.
I don't think I've ever flown the FedEx 767. It's always UPS. Alright, so you can either do it one of two ways.
Contact Washington Center 133.72. Good night.
Over Washington Center 133.72. Have a great night. Thanks for the great evening.
So there's two ways you can program a direct route. One is go to direct INTC, find the waypoint that you want, and then put it directly to the top. So normally when you highlight, let's say drone, it'll show up down here. You can either hit at the top, or I believe from what it looks like you just put it into this space right here and hit execute. You can do that, or you can go to your legs page, find the same waypoint in your FMC, go all the way up to the top of your flight or the legs, and put it to the current waypoint, and hit execute, and basically it will delete out the current all the way up to the current waypoint, to the one that you're desired, and then you just hit execute, and it takes over and does its thing. Yes, I will agree, Mr. Anderson Costa, with that statement. It is nice for some things. I just don't. I don't know. It's just a hassle sometimes. I prefer not to use it. It is nice if you're trying to make some cinematic stuff, but if you know me and you watch my streams, I'm not really cinematic about what I'm doing. I'm just more into flying the actual simulator. So. I love the night sky with this FedEx colors. It makes it look very, very nice.
American 1070, contact Charlotte approach 126.15. Y'all have a good night.
Alright, over to Charlotte approach, American 1070. Have a great night.
What's your flight tomorrow? So, once you get on, I may have a flight before you get to the channel, but Ron, when you get to the channel, I'm going to do your JFK to Memphis. So that way we can get that out of the way, since that was an issue last weekend. So don't worry, we're going to knock that out. I don't know if you're not on the channel at the time I sign on. I don't know my current schedule at the moment, but your
American
flight will definitely make it in there.
Now 126.15. Good night, guys.
Over to Charlotte approach for American 18. Thanks for the ATC. Have a good night.
Good. FedEx 1221. I'm going to close here momentarily. Your radar service terminated. Pre-change approved. I did update your flight plan to show you direct, and you can try Washington Center in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Alright, appreciate the service. We'll try Washington as time comes. Thanks you, FedEx 122. Alright, Washington. Let me look at the VATSIM
American
network.
2257, your radio service terminated. Good flight up to Washington. Give them a call in about 40 minutes.
Where am I at?
Delta 2257, radio service terminated, and go to advisory. Contact Washington in about 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Argentina 106, radio services are terminated. Please change it approved to just Washington Center in 35 minutes.
Let's see, what is your flight tomorrow? Where are you flying, bro? I am flying from Memphis, Tennessee, the FedEx hub, and we are flying over to my local international airport, Norfolk International. PA shout out. Mark, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Mark Lester in the house, shout out. Can you do a 5-hour flight? On a Friday night, probably not. It is a possibility on a Saturday maybe, but I can't guarantee that. Rafa, thanks for the like, welcome back. Kevin, thanks for the like, welcome back. Andre, thanks for the share. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Ron Terezzo, shout out, my man. Welcome back. Ron, you need to add a picture, man. I don't know who a gray blob is. You need to add a picture. You're freaking me out with no picture, man. Mark, man, how are you doing? I am doing great tonight. I've had a good Thursday. Work was kind of light, so I'm happy about that. Got to spend some time with my kid. Pretty happy about that. Now we're wrapping it up with a nice flight into my local airport. Thank you for the share, by the way. Let's check your FMC flight legs. Alright. So we're going direct to Nutsy. That is 381 nautical miles. So we do have a pretty good distance before we get there, and then we're going to transition That's actually part of our descent. So once we get closer to our top of descent, we're going to meet Nutsy at 30800. Then we're going to go down to 12,400. And then we're going to kind of turn around, go down to 2,000, and hopefully land at 2.3. Let's see. Now that you bring that up, I actually kind of want to check out my flight plan one more time. Let's see. Step. So J-Haw, we're going to do a P-turn, get back on track, and then make the flight in. Except I thought... Oh, okay. I got what it's doing. Oh, that's good with me. Turn that back to map, and we can go up to... Let's go to 80 miles for our map. Anthony Jimenez, what's up, my brother? Appreciate the support. I am well. I hope the same for you, my friend. I haven't been able to catch one of your streams lately. I think we've been at different times of being online or either streaming at the same time. But I see you're doing big things. I keep watching your viewer counts go up. That's pretty good, man. My friend that's in the chat right now, Anthony Jimenez, check out his gaming channel, M29 Gaming. If you're interested in first-person shooters and such other things like that. Pretty good gamer. Thinks he can play Army and stuff. Just kidding. I know he was Army. Don't know why that went up to... There we go. Michael, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Emmanuel, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Jaden, Brooke, welcome back, my friend. Thanks for the like. Avery, thanks for the like as well. Anthony, you too, thanks for the like. Anthony, where are you located at? Are you in Florida? I can't remember. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I was just making sure we were on the same time zone. I do appreciate that, Avery. Is it Avery or Every? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. I guess if it was Avery, it'd have an A in it. Every. My apologies. So, big decisions I gotta make here in the next month or so. I enrolled in the Liberty University college. I have a choice of starting back flight training in June. I will be training to go commercial pilot if I do start back in June. So 1,500 hours, or either 1,000 hours, and then I partnership with an airline, and yeah, continue hours that way. Maybe, I think if I do take the aviation route, I think I will go cargo pilot. A lot less people you got to deal with. So kind of big news, I guess, if I decide to continue with it. I did sign up with the college yesterday. Pretty expensive to become a pilot though. So I was working on my private pilot last year somewhat, and I decided if I don't start doing it now, I'm going to regret it later in life. So next June, or this coming June, at the end of June, I may be starting flight lessons again, working on my aeronautical degree, because most commercial airlines require you to have a 4-year degree. Good news is I already have 3 years of college, so there's a good majority of my credits that are transferring over. The only thing is I'm missing, you know, the 1,000 or so more hours that I need to become a commercial pilot. So a lot of big decisions weighing on my head for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, that's the plan, using the 911 bill. I did use a good majority of my 911 for the college that I already have, so I kind of wish I would have made this decision earlier, you know, after getting out of the military. But, you know, it is what it is, and at least I have some left over and I can, you know, use it, you know, going forward. I'm just happy I don't have to take another, you know, 2 years of college. I basically transferred the stuff that I already have into the program, and then basically I just pick up on the aeronautical side of the degree. Isaac, thanks for the like, welcome to the channel. Lamardo, thanks for the like, welcome back. Yuri, thanks for the like. Amar, thanks for the like. John Anthony, thanks for the like. Did you ETS? The VA has some education benefits for veterans besides the 9/11. Yes, I ETS back in 2013, beginning of 2013. So I can use any benefits that, you know, will help me out. Because I ran the prices to become a pilot, and even though I have the good majority of the college done, it's probably going to cost me anywhere between $40,000 to $60,000 to complete the rest of the flight training required to become a commercial pilot. And normally when you start out right, and you go to college, and they actually have flight schools in the US that the whole college is centered around becoming a pilot. Most of those schools you're looking at 70 to 80,000. Right now I'm looking at another 10 to 15,000 for college, and then also another 40 to 60 for the flight training. So that's what I'm saying. It's a big decision I gotta weigh on myself the next coming weeks, and you know, me and my family have to make a decision. So basically on this flight plan, I will somewhat be flying directly over my house. No, KORF does not have ATC and VATSIM. That's why I'm trying to get my ATC and VATSIM. That way I can control my local airports. Go to the VA and find out what other programs they have. I'm sure you can get an extension on your 911 as well. Man, if I could get an extension on my 911, that would be great, because there are so many people that don't even use that program, and it would really help me out, especially in the expenses of becoming a pilot. I just wish I wouldn't have used my 911 for the other college that I thought, you know, was going to help my career. When I got into IT, I never thought that, you know, as I got further and further into IT, I never thought that I never needed a college degree. I always had it brainwashed into my head that you needed a college degree. Well, certifications in the IT field pretty much outweigh college degrees. So, and you know, experience. It's just crazy. They pump these kids out of college, you know, brainwashing them that they need college, and it's just like, you can make easily $60,000 to $100,000 a year in the IT field and not even have college degree. That's the crazy thing. But they keep brainwashing these kids to think that they need college degrees. And that's the first thing when I got out of the military. I thought I needed a college degree to get a good career, and the answer is you don't. So I kind of wish I used that GI Bill for something else. Yeah, I'm not so worried about the masters, I just need to finish my bachelor's. That would be awesome. Alright, so I don't want to do a complete night flight because I did that the other night, so we'll go ahead and change it back to evening. Hey man, that's awesome if you can get everything paid for. In IT, there's definitely no job losses in IT right now. And don't be, if I have any advice when it comes to the IT field, don't ever be afraid to jump to the next greatest offer, because when I started my IT career, I was jumping ship at, you know, left and right at, you know, every 4 to 6 months, you know, and every time I was jumping ship, I was getting a pay increase. So don't feel bad for leaving employers. That's all I gotta say, because you guys are a dime a dozen and they don't give a shit about you. David, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yatessa, thanks for the like. Welcome. Lamario, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Ray Vincent, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Giorgio, thanks for the like. I know a good majority of details about KORF, but I can always look up stuff, so that's not the issue. You learn by studying and experience, but mainly studying. So I'm not really worried about it. They're going to train you anyway. Do I have XP Realistic Pro? Yes, I do. I believe this particular aircraft though comes with a version of its own Realistic XP. Let's see. I don't know. I know this aircraft has updated recently. Where is it at? Fly with Luma. So I don't know if it got turned off or not. No, it's on. Yeah, so it's on for this airplane, but I think some of the Flight Factor products actually come with their own like kind of movement head shake type stuff. What is nearby airport? What is nearby airport in KORF? What is another one? There is Suffolk Regional, SOFFOLK, and then Chesapeake Regional, which is the airport or the airfield that I'll be taking my flight training at. Thine, thanks for the like, welcome. Matt Davidson, thanks for the like. Mute, hello, how are you doing? Alright, so the mountains that we're directly over right now are the Appalachians. They span from Georgia all the way up to Maine. You can hike these mountains. It will take about 4 to 6 months to do. I watch... So I don't really watch Captain Canada that much. It's not really my style of YouTuber. But I do watch X-Plane 1972. Yes, I live in Chesapeake. I could be an ATC there, but Norfolk International actually sees a lot more traffic. Norfolk International gets a lot of traffic there. Chesapeake Regional is more of a general aviation, so flight school type stuff, and then, you know, few in between private airplanes that come and go. Let's just go earlier. We'll land in the daytime so we can check out our departure. What if you fly Chesapeake to K Wharf? It's like a 5-minute flight. So if you're wondering, the scenery that we're looking at right now, it is Ortho 4XP. I don't purchase any scenery. There's too much free stuff out there, so you won't ever catch me purchasing scenery. No, I am not in the Microsoft 2020 alpha. I wish I was. I keep applying for it and no luck. And don't believe a lot of those streamers that say they are. They only say that to gain influence. There's a lot of them that say they are and they aren't. That's the reason why I don't watch a lot of streamers, because some of them, you can tell when people lie. We had a flyby of Blue Angels and Thunderbirds last week for Operation America Strong. Yes, they've been gracing pretty much a lot of places in the U.S. recently. I know they hit up my area probably, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks ago, but I'm in a heavy Navy area, so it was kind of expected. Actually, when I learned about it, I didn't even know that they were flying in the area when it happened. So there's so many Navy jets that fly in my area. I couldn't even, like I said, I couldn't even tell that they were doing a demonstration in our area. If you're familiar where I'm from, you'll know what I'm talking about. Can you fly a 747 or a A380? So I don't have an A380, but I do have a 747. I could fly a 747, I just have to become more comfortable with it. I don't do many flights with the 747. Maybe if I had the payware edition of the 747, I'd do more flights. I don't know. I'm just not happy with the free stuff at the moment. Do you know the shortest international flight is FCBB to FCAA? No, I did not know that, and I don't know what that is. Did you try the Thrustmaster 747? I believe I might have, and that might be the only one. If that's the one that has both the variants of the Pratt & Whitney and the GEs, I think I've tried that one. I'm not sure. There is a couple of viewer supported 747s out there. I've downloaded them. I was having issues with one of them crashing my X-plane, so that's honestly one of the reasons why I stopped using it. Yeah, so I actually have both of those. The reason why I stopped using one of those 747s, which led to just not using either of them, I don't know why, but it kept crashing my X-Plane, and I just gave up on it. And no, I'm not running the Vulcan, so... The Vulcan was actually crashing my X-Plane as well, so I completely reverted my machine back to 11.41. They got a lot of stuff to figure out with that Vulcan. It's breaking a lot of stuff, and not to mention it's causing a lot of issues with the paywares, and there's a lot of developers not actually updating their stuff on time, so that's another reason why I don't want to convert, because I know some of my stuff I think does not work well. Shout out to Toga Gaming. How are you doing, my man, if you're watching? Carlos Roberto, thanks for the like, welcome to the channel. Mohammed Yusuf, thanks for the like, welcome back. Compared to this jet, the engine just looks so tiny on it. Yeah, like this, I don't know, maybe it's just the outer shroud. It makes it look small. Carlos Roberto, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's take a look at our legs here now that I've been talking so long. So we still got 86 miles. Let's go to progress. Top of descent in 171, so at least that has showed up now, or shown up. So we're good to go. So top of descent is 171 miles. Good to know, good to know. Let me check the VATSIM map. I'm getting close. Well, I'm still not close enough to be in Washington's airspace. Oh, let's see. If Zebo only modded the 747 too, maybe they are saving that for X-Plane 12. See, that's the thing that irritates me. I wish that X-Plane would just update their entire platform and not keep coming out with like 11, 12, because I have a good amount of resources invested in 11. That is my only pet peeve, and that's probably why I will eventually make my migration to Microsoft 2020 when it comes out, because I'll know that, I don't know, I just have better faith when it comes into Microsoft and their products than X-Plane and theirs. But I do love X-Plane. I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to trash talk X-Plane. I really do love X-Plane. I just hate how you have to pretty much pay for everything to make it good. Yes, a 747 Zebo would be fantastic. I would actually probably fly that a lot. I do want to fly the 747, but the current ones that I have, it was just giving me too many issues. And I don't feel like paying, for 747. Maybe when the 747 that comes out, the classic 747, I may get that, just because I do love my 727 and the classic feel of that. That is always an option, so we'll just wait until it happens. Let's check out some things here. Appreciate everybody stopping in. We're heading over to Norfolk International. We left K Memphis earlier. We're in the FedEx 1221, flying over to Norfolk. We're delivering some Amazon stuff. Since Amazon is currently building 2 giant facilities near me, They just purchased a lot of land near me. What's the longest flight that I've done? Probably Miami to London Heathrow. And it was actually in the 767. This plane will fly a long distance. What do you think is best? X-Plane 11, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, or Prepared 3D version 5? Well, I haven't played two of those, so at this moment I can only judge X-Plane 11. I used to be a big fan in Microsoft products back in the day. I remember playing, you know, at a very young age, Microsoft, I think it was Microsoft Flight Simulator 98, and then it went over to Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and then, you know, the Flight of Age, or the Age of Flight, or whatever, in 2004, and then I think that's when their company died off, or their department that handled Microsoft Flight Simulator, because they were, kind of got a bad rep after 9/11. Than Van, thanks for the follow, welcome to the channel. Carlos, thanks for the follow and the like. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Mohammed, thanks for the like. Martin, thanks for the follow. Really do appreciate everybody's support. Got a center from DC Center. Please contact me on 33.72. Alright, 33.72. Washington Center, this is FedEx 1221 with you from the south, sitting at flight level 350.
FedEx 1221, Wash Center, good evening, squawk 0531.
0531, FedEx 1221. Zero 0531.
Jet 1056, if you're still on frequency, can you, I already hand you off to Boston. Try him again, please, 134.7.
Yeah, so I'm watching the sale with that SSG 747-8. I'm just not sold on it yet. I would love to try out the aircraft. I would love to fly it.
FedEx 1221, radar contact 35 miles west of Liberty VOR, maintain flight level 350, good evening.
Maintain 350. Thank you again, FedEx 1221. So, yeah, the 747, I would like to try it, but I'm just not sold on the SSG version of it yet. I have seen some pretty good videos of it, though, so I do like what I'm seeing. Maybe I'll catch it the next sale if, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator isn't out, because I think when FS 2020 comes out, I am going to invest a little bit of money into that, and I may just stay with that, I don't know. But what I'm seeing with the graphics and the weather and how they spruce up the prettiness of it, I think it will be very, very favorable that, you know, I might migrate that for my main sim and then use this as like a backup, or if I find out that the realism is more on the X-Plane 11 side, then that's probably going to be the only way that I stay with X-Plane 11, truth to be said. Am I going to kill X-Plane 11? No. I'm definitely going to keep X-Plane 11. I'm going to fly it. I'm going to try and keep current with it. I have too much money wrapped up into X-Plane 11 right now to just completely get rid of it. I'll probably switch in between both just to do like my own testing to, you know, just do some comparison videos of showing you what I like about X-Plane 11 or versus Flight Simulator 2020, and then, you know, one of the first things that I guarantee is going to happen is, well, how does the Flight Simulator feel? You know, does it feel real like X-Plane 11? Well, that's what, you know, my upcoming streams when that comes out is going to be, so you guys get to see what the difference is, and then you can choose for yourself. I'm interested in seeing who is actually partnering with them, because I have a good idea that there are a good majority of X-Plane 11 developers that are going to be migrating to Flight Simulator because it's probably going to be more lucrative for them. Ivan, thanks for the follow, welcome to the channel. Laguno, thanks for the like, welcome back. Blue and Go, thanks for the like. Sorry, didn't mean to mess that up. Can you fly instead of a transatlantic flight on 767-300R? Like a Boston to like London Heathrow or something? Because that's probably the only, or maybe I can do a San Francisco to Hawaii. Paraguay in the house. Brazil, Ivan, how are you doing? Ivan from Brazil, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Holy crap. I got a whole chat that's happening in YouTube and it's not even showing me.
7 Charlie Kilo, welcome
I do
to Norfolk.
appreciate everybody.
Parking. You have a good night.
Washington, good evening, Delta 1130, out of 1, be 1000, direct Robinson.
Wait, I'm not seeing Clark's or
1130, Roger. Stand by 1 sec.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm seeing Clark's replies on YouTube. I apologize for that. Lima to Barcelona. I like the idea of Barcelona. I'll have to check out that flight plan, put it in the flight request so that way I don't forget about it, and I'll check it out tomorrow. I do like flying into Barcelona though. I love the city of Barcelona. If I could move to Spain, I'd probably move to somewhere close to Barcelona, or maybe Alicante. Alicante, Murcia, somewhere in the range of Barcelona to Alicante. Sorry about that. Yep, it is a tongue twister. At first glance, I know I said it wrong. Anthony, thanks for the like. Lungo, thanks for the follow as well.
FedEx 1221, cross drone at maintain 1000. The Norfolk altimeter is 29907.
Cross drone, maintain 1000. Thank you very much, FedEx 121. Alright, so I need to start our descent down to 1000. Let's take a look at our legs. Drone 1000. We need to start our descent. So we're going to descend just a tad bit earlier because he wants me a little bit lower than the flight plan calls for.
Delta 142 Washington Center, roger. Delta 1130, radar contact 50 miles northeast of Atlantic City, maintain flight level 360, good evening.
360, good evening,
Geronimo, thanks for the like, welcome my friend. Can you copy my flight request and message it to me? Yeah, if it's still there. I don't know what happened to your last profile. I'll have to check though.
Washington Center, American 1107 crossing 210 for 350.
American 1107, Wash Center, squawk 0566.
So we are descending down to Norfolk International. It says we have an ETA of 18 minutes left. We should be on the ground. We're going to Nutsy and then drone. They want us at drone at 11,000. That's fine. Not really worried about it. So this airplane does require some show the bola. What is that? Fortunately, I don't speak Portuguese. The plane.
American 1107, squawk 0566.
0566.
So descending down to our target altitude. Probably calling for some drag, so.
American 1107, radar contact 25 miles south of Liberty. Maintain flight level 350, good evening.
Maintain flight level 350, American 1107.
Let me look. I can tell you. So there is an airplane at Norfolk. There is not a ATC though. The closest airport that has ATC is DCA. Whatever. Washington National is the closest airport that has ATC. Show the ball. Unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about. Show the ball. The yoke? Sure. It's right there. Does KR have international flights? No. Norfolk normally flies to either Atlanta, LaGuardia, DCA, IHA, and then from there those international flights are caught from those locations. Or sometimes they go up to Chicago and then catch an international flight, which always baffles me because you're going like the opposite direction, but whatever. Go up to Boston, catch an international flight from there from Norfolk. But Norfolk does, even though international is in the name, it does not fly international flights. So I actually was doing this flight stuff for well over a year, probably close to a year and a half before I started streaming this. So a lot of time that I missed out on that I could have been streaming. Let's go ahead and change our leg altitude. Drone, we want to go to 11,000. We got a hard set to 11,000. All right. Alright, let's go and bring up some info for Norfolk, Avitab. Go ahead and get rid of Memphis, K-Orf. Alright, altimeter is 2991. Let's go to arrival, drone 2. Approach 23, ILS 23. All right. So we're going to hang out at drone at 11,000. And then basically go straight to J Hall. J Hall's at 2,000. So this is going to be an interesting descent. I probably will have to do a little bit of vectoring, so I'm already expecting that. Since KMEMF is the hub of FedEx and KSDF is UPS, can you fly KMEMF to SDF? Probably won't do that. Actually, I don't think it'd be too long of a flight. Mem, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Magazil, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Caleb, thanks for the like. B, thanks for the like as well. Thank you for all the support, guys. Really much appreciated. Why can't I do... Shit. I don't know why it started the rapid descent. Maybe it realized that I need to be at 11,000.
Delta 2257, contact Potomac approach 119 or 0.85, yeah. Woman 9.85, thank you so much, 2227.
Kramer, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. David, thanks for the follow. Welcome. So we got about 50 miles before we need to make our altitude at 11,000. That should be enough to go 10,000 feet. I fly the UH-60 Blackhawks for the Army, and I still like your stream. I do appreciate that, Caleb. I'm ex-Army as well. I didn't do anything cool like that, but hey, man, thanks for your service, buddy. And if you know a Mason Speak, give him a shout out because he's also a UH-60 pilot. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I'm not used to that expression because I've honestly never heard it. So, cool stuff, man. I appreciate the enlightenment. Stefan Durego, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Started out as a medic, and then I went into transportation, 88 Mike. So 68 Whiskey, 88 Mike. What is the hub? What is the hub of CVG? I don't know what CVG is.
Delta 142. That was you. Descend via the Trish 3 arrival. Baltimore's landing runway 33 left. Altimeter is 2985.
Appreciate that, Caleb. Definitely had a fun time in the Army, man. I do miss it some days, but I do like having that DD-214 more. I actually thought about joining back up with the reserves because I'm near Fort Eustis, and that's a major aviation hub for the Army. And I actually thought about putting my warrant packet in to go fly Chinooks there. But I chose not to, unfortunately. I didn't go the pilot route like I wanted to. But I am maybe possibly in the next month or so. So that's good news for me.
Brickyard 4291, Wash Center, Roger, good evening.
Alright, so we are a couple miles from drone. We're just hanging tight at 11,000 as instructed. Got there a little bit early, but that's okay. Always like a little wiggle room. Oh, 0:15 in Brazil right now. Man, I feel you. Yeah, it is. It's 11:17 here, so I know your pain.
Yes, sir. Southwest 3694, like step away for 10 minutes.
Some nights I'm upstreaming.
Alright, maybe 5.
Yeah, see, I'm at the age of 30 now, and I don't know how hard it is to get waivers now that this COVID. I know the Army is hurting for pilots at the moment, especially in the aviation side. I do have a family member that just left the aviation side. He retired from the Apache program, and now he's working for a one of that future aviation army projects. And yeah, so I definitely thought about it. I just don't know with my age how acceptable they're going to be. I'm kind of out of shape now, to be honest. And I don't know, I kind of like not shaving anymore, getting up for PT. I got a family now. There's a whole lot more to consider. I work for DOD, so you know, that's close enough of being in the military again. Let's see, altimeter, I forgot to capture. Let's get the up-to-date altimeter from Norfolk. K-ORF, altimeter, let's refresh that. 2997, that's probably why my reading is off, 2997. Okay, so we're hanging tight at 11,000, just waiting for further flight instruction. Steven, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I know you've been watching recently. I do appreciate the follow. FMC message. Check altitude target. Yeah, my target is 11,000, so...
FedEx 1221 Heavy, after passing drone, descend and maintain 2,000, expect ILS from runway 23 approach.
After passing drone, descend and maintain 2,000, expect 23 for approach. FedEx 1221.
Brickyard 4291, descend by the DL3 arrival. Washington is landing north, altimeter 2989er.
Send me the DL3 landing north, Brickyard 4291.
So the cool thing about landing at Norfolk is most of the time when you're coming in from a flight coming westbound or up the coast, they fly you out over the water. You get to see the 17-mile bridge that's called the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's 17 miles. It's actually a modern marvel. It's on that episode, TV show, whatever you want to call it. You overfly that bridge and then you come back in and actually touch down at Norfolk.
2578 level 310. Delta 2578 Launch Center, good evening. Squawk 0525.
You get to see Norfolk Naval Station and everything like that. You do see Newport News. You could probably see Fort Eustis if you look closely. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll keep that in mind. I just got to study up for that flight test, or that aviation packet test, or whatever it's called. But I mean, I got a good sense of aviation already, so I don't know how hard the test would be for me. I definitely wouldn't mind flying the Black Hawk. If I had a choice between a Apache or a Black Hawk, I would probably still fly the Black Hawk. I don't know why. It's just when I was a kid, I always wanted to fly the Chinook, but I think Black Hawks, you get to do a lot.
FedEx 1221 Heavy, depart drone,
probably cooler stuff.
040.
Fly heading 040, FedEx 1221.
That's fine, you can fly 040 now.
Alright, fly 040 now. Let's see.
I was going to have you fly the heading off drone, but you can turn now, it's fine.
Roger that, turning heading 040.
Delta 2578, radar contact 38 miles northeast of Liberty. Send by the Cavalier 3 arrival. Dulles is landing south, altimeter 2988. 2988, Wilson, be the captain 3 for Delta 2578.
Am I still Center, this is FedEx 1221. Am I still descending after drone to 2000?
FedEx 1221 Heavy, you can descend out of 2000.
Descend now to 2000, FedEx 1221. Alright, so let's see if we can No. Ah! Here we go. So I want to descend. Alright. Let's see if I can get this going right. Let's see. Descend. VS, descend. We'll start at 1,800 feet a minute. Let's bump it up to 2,000. And we'll stop at 2,000 feet. Alright, so it looks like he's going to vector us around just a minute. Yeah, I have to get back in shape anyway because I have to get a flight physical to begin my program that is next month anyway. Because I've got this big decision, am I going commercial pilot or not? So I have a couple weeks to make a decision with my family about what's going to be happening. No, why did it kick me up so damn fast?
Delta 142, contact Development Approach 119 or 0.85 feet.
119.85,
Okay, good thing I caught it before it reached like 300 knots. This bird definitely loves the speed flaps. Can you show the Chesapeake Bay Bridge? Yeah, when I get closer to the waterway I can.
Sir, Southwest 3694 back to you.
Let's go a little bit slower.
3694, welcome back.
Thanks.
You didn't miss nothing.
Is everybody getting ready for tomorrow or something?
You said get ready for what?
Is everybody getting ready for tomorrow or something?
For tomorrow?
Yeah, is it open mic or something like that tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's round 2, round 3, I think.
When you land, can you use ATC to taxi to a gate? Yes, you can, but I'm in a cargo jet right now, so basically I'll just fly directly over I'll taxi over to the FedEx stands. What is that? Oh, look at that. So when they took the satellite image, it looks like somebody was burning something. So it kind of looks cool from this view. It looks like it's actually smoke.
Brings up a good topic. If anyone's around tomorrow night, every ARTCC will be staffed tomorrow. From 6 p.m. Eastern on. So if anyone wants to log in tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern on, every ARTCC will have staff.
Locked.
That is pretty awesome to know.
So fly here.
Alright, first stage of flaps can come out. We are below 250 knots, so flaps 1 can come out. Go ahead and get us prepping. What is happening? Oh, I wanted auto. There we go. Why did we jump in speed so much?
November 876 Mike Alpha Launch Center, roger, good evening.
Washington Center, Southwest 975,
Southwest 977 Wash Center, Squawk 0560.
Washington Center, Delta 239, with you 330.
Delta 239, Wash Center, good evening. Squawk 0517. 0517.
Alright, 230 knots.
FedEx 1221 Heavy, flighting 050.
Fly heading 050.
Delta 239, radar contact 50 miles northwest of Roanoke. Descend by the Gibbs 3 arrival, landing south, altimeter 2988.
So it looks like they may be bringing us right over the bridge.
Landing south for Delta 239.
Let's go ahead and go flaps 5.
Southwest 3694, Atlanta Center is offline. You'll be leaving my airspace here shortly. Frequency change advisory is approved. See you. Alright, brother, see you next time. Southwest 3694. Southwest 977, radar contact 25 miles northwest of Martinsburg. Descend by the Hampton 3 arrival. Baltimore is landing 33 left. The altimeter 2985.
So that's one tunnel. This is another tunnel there. Actually, I don't think we're going to get close enough to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel. Alright, so flaps 5, our next stage of flaps is 15, and that's below 210. So yeah, we have a peninsula. That's Norfolk Naval Station right there. We have a peninsula out there. So if you see that land tip right there, and then that land tip over there, or over here, in between that 17-mile bridge. Alright, let's see, take your screenshot and post it when you're near the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I'll try to do it, but I can't promise anything. I don't know how they're vectoring us to the runway. It looks like we may get close, but I don't know how close.
Southwest 977, contact the Temple Approach 119 or 185, please. November 876, Mike Alpha, descend by the deal 3 arrival, landing north, altimeter 2989er.
Maybe in the replay I can take a screenshot. Let's go ahead and get landing lights on. Man, he is vectoring us around our ass.
FedEx 1221 Heavy, turn right heading to 140 heading.
Heading 140, FedEx 1221. Ah. take a... Yep. I keep repeating the comments. Alright, so we're almost 5 miles from our intersection point. So there is a tunnel in between. There's actually 2 tunnels in between the bridge. So you get on right here at Delaware. You go through one tunnel, continue on the bridge, go through another tunnel, and then continue to the Virginia Beach area.
FedEx 1221 Heavy, 6 miles from left sea, flatting 200, maintain 2000 until established on localize at cleared ILS, runway 23 approach.
Cleared ILS 23 approach, maintain 200 for approach. FedEx 1221.
Brickyard 4291, contact Potomac approach, 119 or 0.85, safe.
1985, so long, Brickyard 4291.
FedEx 1221 Heavy, wind 190 at Fife, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, FedEx 1221. Alright, so captured localizer. Let's go ahead, bring down speed. And I do see runway in sight. So, click on approach. Go ahead and start letting flaps down. Flaps 15, 210, flaps 20. And gear can come down at this time. Let's continue our slowdown.
United 492 wants that good evening, climb maintain flight level 340.
Our VREF for today is 144. And flaps 30.
1000.
Speed brakes today, we're going to go with 2. Actually, we'll go with 3. Alright, flaps down, spoilers are armed, gear down, landing lights, we are clear to land.
Approaching 2, 3.
600 feet, let's go ahead and switch off autopilot.
$500. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And reversers out. And the FedEx is to our right. Reverse come back off, flaps all the way up. Auto brakes can now go off. APU can go to
approaching.
start.
3, 2.
And we're going to pull off here to the right because the FedEx stands are right over there. Alright, thank you very much. Center, FedEx 1221, clear of 23.
FedEx 1221, you got it, boss. Welcome to Norfolk. You can taxi to parking. Have a great one. See you.
See you tomorrow night. Thanks. Alright, so once I park over here, we will check out that landing. APU is running. Landing lights can come off. Alright, and APU gen can come on, engines can go off. Ground, GPU, fuel truck, chocks, stairs, waste unit, loader unit, plane. Taxi lights can come off. Alright guys, welcome to Norfolk International. Alright, let's check out that landing. So there's that bridge. 17 miles, one of the longest bridges in the world. Ricky, thanks for the follow. Full flaps, baby. That bird is coming in. Ricky, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hello, hello. Thanks for the follow. Alduin, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Muhammad, thanks for the like. Oak Breer, thanks for the like and follow. Hope you like what you see. So those big flaps have a pretty good ground effect. That's why you see airplanes, when they use full flaps like that, that's why you see a little bit of a float right there at the threshold, is because it's whooshing that wind down towards the ground. That's pretty much how flaps work. Just creates more downforce. I don't know why that environmental sound is doing that. That's just weird. So try to ignore it. John Anthony, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Ty Phelps, thanks for the 50 stars. Really much appreciated. Better get my package there safely, Captain. Hashtag Air Whiskey. Hell to the yes, my brother. I was enjoying some Buffalo Trace this evening. That is my favorite bourbon. So hashtag, if you guys are generous, send me some. Fly it in on FedEx. Look at the tiny little people in there. They're so tiny compared to the plane. Alright, let's do a threshold view. Ooh, a little too fast. Pause. Do one more from the captain spot. I don't know what is with that that environmental sound. Use the F-35 or C-17 and low pass to Chesapeake Bay Bridge. So I don't have a F-35 or C-17, so unfortunately that won't be possible. And after these replays are done, I am through for tonight. Catch me live again tomorrow. I may do some more live VFR flights during the day. Just because I can't really be on webcam, I'm taking care of other stuff at the same time. So if you get on and you don't see me, hey, I don't mind a Knob Creek at all. But there's something about the price point of Buffalo Trace and the top quality taste of it. Can't beat it. But anyways, if you see me during the day and you don't see me actually showing myself, it's because I'm either busy A, with a kid, B, work, and see other things. So I'm trying to fly and do other things at the same time. So don't be upset if you don't see me when you get on, if I'm flying during the day. With that being said, we'll do one more external view so you guys can see the landing one more time, and then I'm calling it a night. With that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Go ahead, hit that like and follow button if you haven't already. Support my page. That way you guys get to see when I go back online. I really do think you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out there stream-wise, or else I wouldn't be getting, you know, this much feedback and, you know, good graces from people. I do appreciate the viewership. I'm not gonna lie, you guys have made me feel pretty good about streaming. Definitely the fan base. I love the fan base. I love talking to the people that stop by to just chat. You know, you don't even have to like what I'm flying that night. Just come by and chat sometime. I really do like chatting with people. I get to learn so much from different cultures and, you know, other people, and just flying on VATSIM in different parts of the world, you get to hear the dialects and the different languages and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I'm glad you guys get to be a part of that. Like I said, go ahead, hit that like, follow button, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.